share kind of our theme for our practice today, or just really something that we need to keep in mind in these times. There's a quote that I found that I just love, and it kind of encapsulates the message that I want us to remember. It's by Rodney Yee, and it goes like this. It says, give yourself to this moment. Give yourself to this breath. Receive, let go, be free. And I just love that. And so I think that every time that you come to your mat on Sundays and otherwise, that you are giving yourself to the moment, to the breath, to the space, to just allow yourself to be however you are. So however you are today, and you showed up on your mat, congratulations. Thanks for being here. I'm so grateful. So we're going to start today on our back body. So make your way there, all the way down. So kind of starting in Shavasana here. All the way down. So if Shavasana is a comfortable place for you to be fully on your back body, turning your palms up, great. If this isn't comfortable on your lower back, you can always take your feet wide as your yoga mat or your yoga space. Let your knees knock in together. And then hands can be your arms extended, palms up once again, or somewhere on your body that feels good. I like to place hand to heart and hand to belly, but you just find a comfortable place for you and just allow yourself to arrive there. Allowing yourself to arrive just as you are, not changing anything. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose, and through the mouth. Your awareness to the breath. Notice with your inhale, notice its length. And notice when it changes to your exhale. It's a continuous cycle of breath, inhaling and exhaling. Notice what that does to the body. With each breath, allowing yourself to settle in. With this awareness on the breath, notice the physical body. As it starts to become heavier on the mat, notice the places of contact. With each cycle of breath, notice how things continue to soften. The face, the jaw. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the chest and the belly. Notice the softness in the legs. If your legs are extended, how the feet, the toes, they flop out to the side. Continue this way of relaxing into this moment, a few more rounds of breath. And notice with this breath, if anything has already shifted for you, just by taking a few moments of quiet, in a peaceful pose. Time to focus on the breath. And if your legs are not already extended into your Shavasana, go ahead and extend them out. Draw the arms up overhead, reaching up. Take an inhale and get as long as you can. Reach the fingertips away from you. Even spread those toes. Then exhale, just release and let that effort go. Take one more whole body stretch that way. Inhale, get long. Exhale, release. Walk your right foot over to the corner of your mat and the left foot follows. And take your right hand to the right corner of your mat and the left arm follows. Creating a crescent shape with the body. Full back body on the mat. So getting that space in the left side body. You want a little bit extra stretch. Cross the left ankle over the right ankle. Right hand reaches for the left wrist. With each inhalation, feel the ribs expand. Space being created in the left side body. Take one more full round of breath here. On your inhale, come back through center. On your next inhale, get as long as you can, whole body stretch. Exhale to release. Other side, walk the left foot over to the left corner of your mat and the right foot follows. And left hand to the corner of the mat and the right hand follows. Space being created in the right side body this time. Right ankle crosses over left ankle if you need a little bit more. The left hand reaches for the right wrist. Options here. And find that big body breath. Notice the space that you're creating in the right side body this time. One more full round. On your next inhale, walk back through center. Take that whole body breath once again. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale to release. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And if you rock side to side, massaging the back body, noticing the hips on the mat, the shoulder blades, and the head. Come back through center. Take the fingertips or the fingers and interlace. Put them on the shin of the right leg. Then extend the left foot up to the sky. Squeezing the right knee into the chest. Find some circles for the left ankle. Taking the circles in one direction. And then reversing the circles and going the other way. Find stillness in the center and a flex on that foot. So we're drawing the toes toward your shin. With your next exhale, slowly lower this leg down to the mat. You can tap the heel on the floor or just hover over the floor. Point the toes, inhale, and lift the leg up. Flex the foot when you're ready to exhale and lower. Using the whole breath. When you're ready for your inhale, point the toes and lift the leg. Flex the foot and lower. Exhale. Point the toe, inhale to lift. This time, flex the foot and lower the leg all the way down to the mat. Notice if you're hurrying up, use the whole length of the breath. Left heel arrives. And take your right arm out to the side, letter T. Left hand guides the right knee across the body. Not into too crazy of a twist, but find your supine twist. Whole back body is on the mat, or not the whole back body, but the shoulders are on the mat. Maybe turn to look towards those right fingertips. One more full inhale and exhale here in your twist. Inhale back to center. Draw the knee into the chest and then rebend the left knee, left foot flat on the mat. Right knee into the shoulder. Reach for the right outside edge of the right foot to find half happy baby. If this doesn't work for you, you can always bring your hand to your calf or to your ankle. Second choice you need to make is if this feels good, stay here, or if you want a little bit more, re-extend that left leg. And then stay here in stillness or rock this right leg side to side. Taking this time to notice what you're feeling in your body. If it feels good or if you need to make any adjustment. Find stillness once again in the center. Rebend this right knee. Draw the left knee into the chest. Big squeeze. Then interlace on the left, underneath the left knee on the left shin. Drawing that knee into your chest. Extend the right foot up to the sky. Circles for this ankle. Once again, noticing if you're hurrying. Those circles slow and intentional. Reverse the circles and go the other way. Find a flex for this foot. And on your exhale, slowly lower this leg down to the mat. Choosing to touch the heel on the ground or just to hover. Inhale, point the toe and lift the leg. Moving with your breath. Flex and lower, exhale. Point the toe, inhale to lift. And moving with your breath, exhale. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lower all the way to the earth this time. The heel makes contact. Take the left knee and the right, in the right hand, extend the left arm long out to the side, letter T. Draw the left knee across the body, finding your supine twist on this side. An option to turn and look towards the left fingertips. One more full cycle of breath. On your inhale, roll back to the back body. Draw the left knee into the chest and rebend the right foot flat on the mat. Send the left foot up towards the sky, finding your half happy baby on this side. Again, make that choice. If it would just feel better to reach and wrap around the calf, that's great. The ankle or the outside edge of the foot. And then keeping that right knee bent or finding an extension. And then movement or stillness. Back through center, rebend this left knee, invite the right knee up as well, big squeeze. And release the feet out wide to the width of your yoga mat or yoga space. And then windshield wiper side to side. You feel even on both sides. Come back through center. Knees into the chest, cross the ankles. Place the hands on the hamstrings. And then just roll yourself forward and back. All the way up to the seat. And then back to the shoulders several times until you feel ready to roll all the way into your tabletop. Up over those feet. And the legs back behind you. Tabletop. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Prepping for some cows and cats here. On your inhale, drop your belly. Bring your gaze up as your chin lifts toward the sky. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away. Inhale, chin and tailbone lift. Exhale, spine rounds. One more time, inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. A few more rounds to move in a way that would feel good to you. Maybe coming back to your child's pose, getting a stretch to the shoulders. Barrel rolls for the torso. Whole body circles. I invite you to close your eyes and let your body guide you into the movement that would feel good for you today. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Make sure you feel even in whatever movement that you've chosen. And find stillness in the center. With the tops of the feet still in the mat, we're going to hover our knees off the mat so you get a stretch in the tops of the feet, maybe through the shins. Feel the abdominals activate. Take 1 more full inhale. And on your exhale, release the knees down to the earth. Tuck the toes this time. Inhale, lift the knees off the mat just a few inches. Pulling belly buttons to spine, but feeling those abdominals working already. Breathe here. 1 more inhale. And with your exhale, draw your chest toward your thighs, and then send the hips to the sky, but leaving your knees bent. And go ahead and find those petals of the legs, bending one knee generously and let the hips sway side to side. And bending the other knee. Noticing as you shift side to side, your torso wants to twist a little bit. Notice any sensations in your calves, hamstrings. Feel the broadness in the upper back as you press the fingertips into the earth. And let the head be heavy. And stillness in the center, and the knees once again deeply. Then send the hips to the sky. Heels down toward the earth. It doesn't matter if they don't touch. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, stack the hips here, open up. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Toes down toward the ground, butts to the foot. Draw your knee into your chest as you shift forward. And step between your hands. Up your leg if you need to. Drop the back knee and flatten out the foot. Scissor hug these legs together as you rise up into your low lunge. Stacking right knee over right ankle. And stay at the hips. Feeling a stretch in your left hip flexor. Inhale, lift through the chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, deepen in just a little deeper into your front thigh. Inhale, reach the left hand up towards the sky. And exhale, We're going to go over to the right. I'm going to cut myself off on the top of the video here. Inhale up halfway. And exhale over side body stretch. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up toward the sky. And exhale, reach for the right corner of your mat, and then the outside of the arm comes to the outside of the leg. The right elbow towards the back of the mat, and then reach your hand back behind you. Maybe the gaze follows. I should probably turn around this way so you can see me. One more inhale, reach with those right fingertips. And exhale, right hand down the back leg, left hand reaches up. In that space in the left side body, left hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Pour the weight into the left hand. Inhale, reach the right hand to the sky, find a twist. As you reach the right fingertips to the sky, rotate out this ankle, this wrist, one direction and the other. One more inhale to reach. Find that twist in the torso, maybe reaching back behind you. And exhale, hands come down to the earth. Bring your right hand on the inside of the right foot and heel toe your foot to the edge of your yoga space. Drop the back knee and flatten out the foot. Coming to our lizard lunge. Staying here, propping yourself up on a pillow or block or blanket that you have. We're bringing the forearms down to the earth. Somewhere in between. Notice some more extreme sensations in the body. And consciously send some breath there to make it a little bit easier. Sometimes we end up like holding on to something, or like extra focusing on something that might be uncomfortable. It adds more stress and tension there. So see if you can deepen into the breath. Send the breath where it's uncomfortable. And notice how you can soften. If you're on your forearms, come back up to your palms, tuck the back toes, sweep the right foot up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, feet come together. Pedal out, bending one knee and then the other once again. Come to stillness, inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, sink the heels. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhales, bend the knee and stack the hips. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest and step through between your hands. Drop the back knee and flatten out the foot. And feel that scissor hug, the legs coming together as you rise up. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift through the chest, drop the shoulders down the back body, maybe squeeze the elbows in together. Inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky. And exhale, over to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, find a little deeper side body stretch. One more full round of breath. Find that spaciousness in the right side body. Inhale to lift the hands to the sky. Exhale, reach the right hand toward the left corner of your mat. Arm comes on the outside of the left leg. Left elbow points back, and then reach your left hand back. And find that twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, deepen into the twist just a little bit more. One more breath in. Exhale, drop the left hand down the back leg, right hand reaches up, reverse. One more breath in, lift. Spaciousness in the right side body. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Pour the weight into the right hand this time. Inhale, left hand up to the sky. A twist for the torso, and then some rotations for the wrists. One direction, then the other. One more inhale to reach. Maybe take that twist a little deeper, reaching back behind you. And exhale, left hand comes down, walk the left foot out to the corner of your mat. Drop the back knee, find your lizard pose on this side. My hands can stay once again to the earth, or walk your forearms down to the earth or to your block or your blanket or some kind of prop. We have all the sensations on this side. So maybe allow your eyes to close here. Maybe imagine sending the breath to those areas of tightness. Notice just an inkling of softening into the pros. One more full inhale. And exhale. You're on your forearms, walk yourself back up to your palms. Tuck the back toes and sweep the left foot up high to the sky. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet right, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, sink the heels. Inhale back to your tabletop. And shake your hips off to one side or the other. Finding a wide straddle pose. In your straddle, it doesn't matter what shape or how wide your V is. Wherever you are is wherever you are. So just be there. Do remove the flesh from your sitting bones if you are not making contact with the earth. Draw the kneecaps up so that you flex your quadriceps, so toes toward the sky. Hands come behind you to sit up nice and tall. Use that as your kind of kickstand. Sit up, lengthening the spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. One more full breath. And release. Take the right foot into the inner thigh of the left leg. Turn the torso toward the extended leg. Left hand next to left hip. Inhale, reach the right hand high. Exhale, long spine, reach for the outer edge of the left foot. Maybe the fingertips, or maybe you're able to reach that foot. Otherwise, anywhere on the outside of the left leg is fine. Use wherever you can make contact to increase that leverage. So lengthening the spine and then using it to rotate the torso just a little bit more. Lots of twisting today by request. As in most yoga poses, as we're inhaling, thinking about lengthening the spine, and then with your exhale, regardless of where you are, that's when you can deepen into the pose. Make it okay to bend the left knee as much as you need to. One more breath here. Inhale to come up. Your left hand slides down the left leg. Reach the right hand behind you, finding that twist. Gaze follows those fingertips. And then inhale up towards the sky and then over towards the left toes. Yes, they don't make it there. You get a do on your body. But those left toes are still flexed, so just in case we could ever get there, there they would be to meet those fingertips. Once again, you can use this left arm maybe on the inside of this leg to reach. Turn the torso, let's shine the heart up. A little deeper twist. Your next inhale, reach those right fingertips to the sky, and then right hand comes down next to right hip. Flatten out the left foot as you sweep the left hand around. Find your seated wild thing, reaching behind you, big back bend. Exhale to release, lower the hips down to the ground. Second side, so left foot on the inside of the right leg. Turn the torso toward that extended leg. Right hand next to the right hip. Reach the left hand up. The right toe is still toward the sky. So you lengthen out the spine and reach. Left hand toward the outside edge of the right foot. Or the right leg, wherever it lands. So forward fold. Forward folding and finding a little twist here. And we're thinking long spine with your inhale. Deepening into the pose wherever you are. Right knee can be bent any amount. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to rise up. Right hand down the right leg. Left hand reaches behind you. Gaze follows. And draw the left fingertips to the sky. And then reach for those right toes. Right foot is still flexed. Inhale to open up. Using the right arm or the right hand maybe as leverage on the right leg. Find a little deeper twist. These are all just suggestions on maybe how you can have a different experience in a pose. Be present wherever you are. We're inhale into this big side body stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Take the left hand down next to left hip. Flatten out the right foot as you reach up. Finding your seated wild thing on this side, lifting through the hips, reaching back behind you. And exhale to lower, come around and down. You come back through center, bring the bottoms of the feet together. Maybe your heels are close to your body, or maybe they're out a little farther. Be okay with wherever you are. Hands reaching to wrap around the ankles or around the feet, the inner legs. Draw the elbows in toward your center and sit up nice and tall. And those knees will be exactly where they are, because they aren't turning anywhere else. Choose if you want to sit up here with a long spine or if you want to draw yourself forward, intensifying that inner thigh stretch. One more full round of breath. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to deepen into the pose. Inhale to rise up. And let your feet slide forward to make a bigger diamond shape. And take the arms to the shins. And this time around the spine. So let the head be heavy to lead that. Let the spine be round. Taking the chin to the chest. Inhale to come up. Draw your hands to the outside edges of the knees. Draw your knees together. And then make your way to the front of your yoga space. Slowly lower your body all the way down to the mat. When you arrive A hug always feels good, so draw those knees in. Big squeeze. Release, take the feet to the edges of your mat width apart. Find those windshield wipers again. Reach your arms up overhead, cactus arms, just to open up the front body. Feel even side to side, come back through center. Take the feet about hip width apart, heels close to your sitting bones. Draw the arms back down, palms next to your heels. Tuck the shoulders underneath you, find bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, let the weight deepen into the upper back and into the feet. If you have a block or something you want to place underneath your sacrum, that flat spot on the back of the lower back, you can place one there. Otherwise, with each inhale, press the feet into the earth, lift through the hips, draw the knees, the inner thighs together like you're squeezing a block. Next inhale, if you want to take the option to interlace the hands underneath the hips, draw the hands down toward the heels, further tucking the shoulders underneath you. One more big breath in, lift through the hips, remove the block if you have one, and or unlace, unlace the hands, palms back down on the ground. Next inhale, come up to tippy toes, and roll down your spine one vertebra at a time. Your lower back arrives, draw the knees into the chest. Now rock side to side. Release the arms out wide, letter T. Take the legs at a 90-degree angle, so knees over the hips, and then flex on the feet. And exhale the legs over to the right, stacking knees and ankles. And maybe turning to look to the left. And another twist for the spine. Inhale, bring the knees back through center, reestablish that 90-90 if you've lost it. And exhale, the knees over to the left. Gazing off towards those right fingertips. And staying here for a few rounds of breath. And on your next inhale, draw the knees up through your center. And the knees into the chest. One more squeeze. We'll rock side to side. And a big squeeze in through the center. Draw your forehead up towards those knees. And then release out into your Shavasana. Final pose for today. Pick up space. Heels to the corners of your mat. Shoulders underneath you and arms reaching away from the body, turning the palms up. Once again, coming back to this moment. Coming back to this breath. Noticing how the inhale flows right into the exhale. Notice how with each breath, face softens, the body softens. Full relaxation is yours in just a few rounds of breath. If you'd like to take a longer shavasana, you can turn off the meeting and lie here as long as you can. Otherwise, move the fingers and the toes and the wrists and the ankles slow and mindfully. And draw the legs together and reach the arms up overhead. One whole full body stretch. Reach as long as you can. And exhale, knees into the chest. One more squeeze because hugs are necessary. And then roll onto your favorite side. Pause for a moment. Allow the eyes to stay closed. When you're ready, press yourself up to your seat. Find yourself sitting up tall, long spine. Your hands to prayer in front of the heart and by your head. I'm so grateful that you showed up today for yourself, for your practice. You find and create these moments for yourself to connect with your breath and your body. And just do something good for you. Wish you peace through the rest of your day, through your week, through the months ahead. Namaste. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time.